Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I'll be doing a unboxing review overview of the color shadow lamp from rctestflight or Daniel Riley or whatever you know him as. Yeah, so glad I got this product from him because the last time he released the product was the flick wing. I wanted the flick wing and I guess I don't know what happened. I didn't get the flick wing. I got a different sub 250-gram drone which ended up flying away. That's a whole different story, but yeah, color shadow lamp. In the box, we have the color shadow lamp and a wall wart. Those knobs at the back control the R, G, and B values, the brightness of those values. At the side of the color shadow lamp, oh, I'm just looking at the thing for that. At the side of the color shadow lamp, there is a USB Type C port. You cannot power the lamp with the Type C port. You can do like I don't know, updates maybe, and you can also use an app to control the color shadow lamp. It's not really an app, it's more like the lamp gives off Wi-Fi and you can connect to that Wi-Fi connection to control the lamp. And here is the airplane I bought instead of the flick wing. And it's a good thing I bought this instead of the flick wing because my first time I bought this airplane, it flew away. So I bought another one and this one is started to work. Don't worry if the videos look kind of rough right now. That's because I am recording. I'm documenting the process of figuring it out. All right, this is the Nessie from Apex Legends, a 3D print. I'm just experimenting with moving the lamp. Eventually I'll figure out that you don't need to have what is casting the shadow directly in the frame. You focus on the shadow instead. Alright, now if you look in the background, which I did not focus on too well, you'll see that I'm moving the flanges with the LED bulbs, the LED lamps. Oh, shout out to Daniel for not making the bulbs hard to look at directly, even though you probably should not look at the bulbs directly. I have been doing that a lot and I don't have a headache. Well, I'm getting a headache now, literally a day later, and that's probably because I wasn't drinking enough water. Alright, so I decided to use a different airplane to model, but I realized, hey, I don't have that much space. If you know this airplane, leave it in the comments down below. The one thing that's freaking me out is when you plug in the color shadow lamp, this happens. Yeah. Doesn't matter what you set it to before you plug it in, that just flashes and it cuts off. Oh yes, I tried modeling that same airplane again. It's not too eventful. The shadows is like, it's whatever. I'll just speed through this and let's get into the good stuff. Alright, color shadow lamp. So the cable that plugs into the color shadow lamp, it's a female barrel jack connector. So I tried to plug it into my V-mount battery and see, it's female and female. That does not work. And what comes from the plug, that is the male end. The male end that's plugs into the color shadow lamp and could plug into my V-mount battery. Hey, don't do that. Don't do the hey. Okay, good. Alright, so let's experiment. Let's play with the color shadow lamp. Alright, and here is a behind the scenes fly on the wall look at me using the CSL. I say CSL for color shadow lamp because I refuse to say color shadow lamp every time I have to say color shadow lamp. Ticks. Alright, and yeah, so this is basically the process basically until I figure out how to make it work for me. So I'm just doing test shots, and as I do the shots, I'll put the pictures up on screen so you guys can see the progression of me getting better and better and better at the CSL. That one literally had no shadow. The shadow was basically black. You did not see any colors on that shadow. Yeah, so it's actually better to maybe not have the phalanges close so the colors so the LEDs are close together. It'd be better to um, have it open, have the flanges open. You could also experiment with putting the CSL closer to your subject so you can get a bigger shadow. Yeah, you just experiment. Um, Throughout the entire 2.5 hours of using this, maybe not 2.5 hours, because I ended up using this. This was literally like an hour, half hour. This clip here is half hour. So in this half hour of using it, I've never touched the dials. The dials were RGB turned all the way up. I haven't adjusted, only in the B-roll shots of me with the airplanes earlier in the video. I've been playing with the dials. Other than that, I just had it turned all the way up and experimented with moving the camera, moving the CSL. Alright, is it here? No, okay. So, yeah, look at me modeling. Oh, this is where I finally realized, hey, I should probably use my phone as a monitor instead of guessing my framing. Because this camera, by A7 III, does not have a tilty screen, so I have to use my phone as a monitor. Let's see, what else? Let's see. When you're modeling with the CSL, not only do you have to model in relation to the camera, you have to model in oh, that one was good just now. You have to model in relation to the light. So you have to be perpendicular to the light to get a side profile shot, and then that shot will be projected onto whatever surface you're using as your backdrop. Oh, beautiful. That's where I started to get it. That one was a good shot. And then you have to figure out, okay, where you move your camera. Okay, I lied. I am touching the dials, but I just really like the white light that comes out from it, and then your shadow is chromatic aberration-y. But boom, nailed it. I just wish I had a pure black backdrop instead of a gray backdrop. Oh, these photos, by the way, they're unedited. These are the JPEGs coming straight out from the camera. Pretty cool that I synced up the photos with the video, because that would have been difficult to do. Alright, I actually talk in this clip now. Excuse the bad audio. Double-ended cable. Double-ended barrel cable. Let me change the battery on this first. Okay, good. Okay, we're good. So, 360 camera, if you can hear me. This entire setup is now powered off of my this battery here. This newer V-mount battery, that's what it's called. Can you tell I haven't done YouTube in a long time? At least on this channel. Yes, so the camera is being powered by the V-mount battery, and this color shadow lamp is being powered off the V-mount battery. I needed a male-to-male cable, plugged it into the 12 volts, and it's good. It's good. Alright, I want to investigate some shutter dragging. I'm sure people who do music videos, they would quite like this. As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by my own ineptitude. I want to investigate shutter dragging. So I guess this could be cool for like people who do music videos. I don't do music videos because even though I'm not working in the field I want to, I refuse to promote that culture. So I'd rather be broke than make money make a living promoting that culture. Actually, now that we're untethered, we could probably move this back here. Yeah, punch in just a little bit. Punch in that. Alright, so we're at 35 millimeters. Now I could potentially use this entire frame, but I'm just going to be projecting myself off with the side. So I will be in the corner here, and my shadow will project on the entire thing. Yeah, something like this. Just need to make sure that I am out of the frame. Hello. Alright, we start recording. Hey, I could probably sync the audio from that and that. Unfortunately, oh great, the 360 camera stopped recording. No, did it? It looks like it's still recording. Anyways, the audio that is coming from the main camera now, that does not have a microphone on it because, as I said, I'm not. I haven't shot YouTube video for this channel in a long time. Oh look, my AC is stopped. Didn't even notice the AC was going, so blah 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 blah. Words. Wild gesticulations, shadow puppets, shadow clone jutsu. It's probably a mess. What I'm seeing is like low bit rate. Probably looks like a mess. Yeah. So maybe we'll have to go slower. Slowest is allowing me to go on the Imaging Edge app is five frames, 1/5. Sorry. Uh, let's see, should I get closer here? Alright, so you definitely see the red. The green is kind of washed out, I've noticed. Yeah, you can't see the green, sorry. The red, the green, and the blue. Then you see some intersections. So maybe what do I want to emphasize? I want to emphasize the blue. So let's put the blue up a little. Yeah. Let's just do. But actually, I'm shooting at 60 frames per second, so I don't even have to go so high. Maybe like 1/1000 would be enough. So let's bring the ISO down. Okay, so what's happening? Okay, the 360 camera probably stopped recording now. That's fine. 32,000. All of this while we're still recording. 20,000 ISO. At ISO 8000, this should be good. Then I'm going to bring the shutter speed down because we don't need to be so high. Yeah. Here, this is 1 over 400. 1 over 400, ISO 8000. Man, this green RGB is really looking like CMY key. Because this down here is definitely cyan. It doesn't look like green. Well, green is, wow, pointing. Cyan, the CM, magenta, which is at the top. CMY, yellow, which is here. And key. What is key? CMY key. What's the key in CMY key? Cyan, magenta, yellow. Kill yourself. No. I don't know what the key is. Alright, so now in this portion of the video, I'll be using the CSL, the color shadow lamp, as a direct light. I got me a microphone, so sorry about that. Yeah, so instead of casting a shadow for my CSL, for the project, I'll be using this as a direct light, and we're going to be all chromatic aberration-y. And I'll probably use a screenshot from this section of the video as a thumbnail. Alright, so I'm just casually looking at the monitor on top of my camera. Alright. I'm shooting on the 85mm f1.4 at f1.4. Should I turn down the ISO a bit? And my black backdrop is actually the case for that big 8-foot backdrop that I had. So the backdrop is actually in the case right now. It's all chromatic aberration-y. See, up lighting with the CSL, not bad. Top lighting, dramatic top lighting while I'm in focus, that would be nice. Yeah, Rembrandt lighting with the CSL. I'm limited because the thing is on the tripod. Actually, I can just take the V-mount battery off the tripod. Yeah, my witness camera is seeing all of this. So let's just get in focus. All right, Rembrandt. Slowly moving it forward. Just passing it a little bit under the camera. Yeah. Top lighting. Okay. Uplit. Okay. I can't do backlighting. That would be dope. Backlighting with the CSL. Yeah, nah. Yeah, this would be dope. What else do I want to try? Oh yes. Final thoughts. It's cool. Now that I figured out that you can use it for, you can use a V-mount battery on it if you use a DC barrel plug. If you use a male-to-male DC plug, you'll be cool. You have a nice little portable. You can't use this for full body. Cannot use this for full body portraits because these LEDs, they're not powerful enough for a full body portrait. You probably need like a like 3 speed lights for full body portraits. If you want to do how I'm envisioning it, you would probably have to turn off all of your lights and use the CSL as a key light. And to get this same effect, to have that bright background, the color mat, the whatever, you need a brighter lights, and these are fine. I saw in on the product video that Daniel Riley made, he was stressing about heat management. I used this for a little more than half hour the first time, and it did not overheat or anything. I was at full blast for that entire half hour and nothing. Oh, spray bottle, that's what I wanted to do. Alright, CSL versus mist slash haze. So let's put this off to the side. Yeah, not as epic as I would have wanted. Having these lights projected on, having the CSL project on fog or haze would be super cool. And another cool effect you can do is just put the CSL just under your lens. You can get some funky effects, funky RGB. You could either like put it, not blast it directly, but just underneath. Use a long focal length and you can get all these stuff. I'm kind of regretting not wasting my money on all those shitty filters. Those like diffusion filters, half diffusion filters, mirror filters, those gimmicky shit that early photographers, they have. I know if you're like an early photographer, if you started off with like a Canon DSLR, I'm sure you have those shitty filters that you put to get prism filters and all of that. I'm glad I don't have any of those, but those would look dope with this CSL. Yeah, link to everything down in the description down below. Down in the description down below. Wow, words. Yeah. Though, as much as I hate the gooseneck is legit. Low-key legit. That's what I wanted to say. It's low-key legit. Yeah. V-mount battery. Barrel plug. Alright, let's try. I'm low-key kind of disappointed with the performance of the misting. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of green, so let's turn on the green. So that's what red. Turn down the green a little bit. Again, I'm feeling a lot of green. So maybe let's put the flanges together. Let's try that again with the green. That's just white light. That is legitimately just white light. Okay. I don't want to test how waterproof this product really is. That was hilarious. I don't want to spray the water directly on it. So let's try off the side. Alright, I'm seeing a lot of red. Let's turn the green back up. Alright, this is looking kind of disappointing. Yeah, I'm just adding a lot of humidity to this room right about now. Alright, yeah, that's my review of the color shadow lamp. Again, sorry for the low audio quality earlier in the video. because I was just like, okay, I want to do this, then I'll do this. I like baby steps. Oh, I could use my phone as a monitor. Oh, I could use this. Oh, I could do this. And I forgot about all about my microphone. All right, yeah. Check out Color Shadow Lamp. Leave a link to the description. I'll leave a video, Daniel Riley's video explaining his methodology. I think he overkilled on this heat sinks for the LEDs, but it is what it is. I like it. Definitely, if I get like a bigger space, I'll be using this as like an accent light. And maybe I'll learn to love the gooseneck and the clamp. I hate it, but I'll learn to love it. Right, thanks for watching. Subscribe. Thanks. Bye bye.